Happy Halloween! Welcome to the Gory Hole podcast Halloween special! The second Halloween special.
It's a Gory Hole-O-Ween.
Gory Hole-O-Ween! I forgot about that. I forgot. Thank you. You got it right.
Yeah, it's a Gory Hole-O-Ween.
Gory Halloween. Hopefully you are having a great Halloween so far. Maybe you took your kids trick-or-treating. Maybe you don't have kids and you're just getting drunk with your friends and you're like, let's listen to the Gory Hole podcast. Why not?
Oh, yeah.
So we hope we can be a fun part of your Halloween day.
Yeah.
And let's get started. We've got
Okay,
some fun
let's
stuff
do
for
it.
you guys. Okay. So, well, first,
A love in your claw.
We are in costumes.
We're in costumes.
I am Freddy Krueger.
She's Freddy Krueger.
Frederica Krueger.
I love it.
Yep. I've got
love
some
it.
claws.
Yep.
I've got the sweater.
Sweater.
I'm wearing a Gory Hole hat, though.
Yep. Did the best with what we had.
Yeah. And you
I
are.
am a slutty beer wench.
I'm digging
Todd got drunk and horny and bought this costume for me. So my boobs are out a little.
They're out a little.
I have little covers on them so you can't see everything because otherwise it's nothing in between. So there you go.
Yeah. Okay. So you had a couple little things you wanted to do first, and then we've got some fun stuff for you guys.
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
this is fun too. Oh, it's all fun.
It's all fun.
Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween. Okay, so the first thing is, did you know there's a Spirit Halloween, the movie?
I know because of you guys.
Oh, I already told you. God damn it.
I think you guys sent me a Snapchat or something of you watching it.
Oh, fuck. I forgot I told you that. Okay. It's not funny anymore.
Why?
Well, I thought like you love Spirit Halloween. And,
I do.
And you fucking live to go there every year.
I do.
And we've randomly found a movie. I forgot I'd already told you. That sucks. Well, okay.
I don't know anything about it, though.
Okay. I don't really either. We barely watched the first few minutes of it and it was really dumb. But
Was it about the store?
yeah, they go to the store. These kids like go to Spirit Halloween and no one's in there, but all the animatronics are like coming on when they walk by. And but we didn't really get very far
That
into
sounds fun, though.
it. It might be good. I didn't give it much of a chance.
Oh, okay.
We were watching something else and saw that pop up, and I was like, "What
And
the
then
fuck?"
you were like, nah.
I had no idea. But yeah, we already had like in line what we were gonna watch. I think it was Terrifier. So
Okay.
I didn't want to switch it up, but yeah, I just wanted to tell you.
Oh, okay.
The Spirit Halloween, the movie.
Okay.
It's silly.
Well, I like silly stuff, so.
And then I wanted to give you a quick, it's been a while since we've talked about my naked toe.
Oh, yeah.
So I've been
How is your
re-listening.
toe?
Yeah, I wanted to give you an update. So I've been re-listening to our old episodes, and this past spring, so several months ago, I talked about how I got my toenail removed and it was gross. And so it's like halfway grown back now.
Is it?
It is starting to look like a normal toe again.
Oh.
I'm pretty excited about it.
I would be
I told
too.
Todd probably by like springtime when feet are out again, it'll probably be ready to have a full pedi and look normal.
Yay.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, I
You
would
can
be
see it
excited too.
growing up a little, and there's like some weirdness, but then there's normal nail,
Yay.
and it's like halfway up.
That's
Very
amazing.
excited. Yeah, I'm excited.
Oh,
It's
normal
been
toe.
a disaster all summer.
No more naked toe.
No more naked toe.
That's great.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited for it. So
I'm happy to hear that
Yeah.
update. That makes me really excited for your toe.
there you go. There you go.
Because flip-flop season.
Yeah,
I'll
I've
be
been-
ready for flip-flop season.
I've been rocking my sandals all summer. I just kind of just got over it.
You're like,
And I
flip-flop.
also
Yeah.
didn't do any care to my feet whatsoever because I thought if I got a pedicure or had them painted and then the one toe looked wonky, that it would draw more attention. So I just didn't paint them, and they've been a fucking mess and like grown out shitty nail polish chipping off, and I've just left it so that it all kind of blends in.
That's kind of probably what I
So,
would have done too.
yeah. So yeah, I'm excited for. I think I could probably have a normal toenail polish on by like early next year
Yay.
if it keeps going at this rate.
That's amazing.
I'm excited.
Oh, I'm so happy for you.
Yeah, there you go. Wanted to share a toe update.
A good toe update. I'm excited.
Yeah.
And I'm sure all of our foot fetish people are happy to hear it as well.
If anyone remembers my toenail saga, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, we are going to get into our Halloween episode. We've got a few things we're going to do. We got a few emails from some listeners with some spooky stories. Nikki is going to read an email, and then I have a list of Halloween pranks gone wrong.
Fuck yeah.
And good one. So we are going to laugh at some misfortunes today.
Love it.
And then we'll get into the main event after all this.
Okay.
So why don't you start with the email, and then
Okay.
I'll tell you about some bad Halloween pranks.
Sounds good.
Okay.
This is an email from Trevor, our loyal fan Trevor.
We love Trevor.
He sent us a good story last year, and he sent another spoopy for us. So he starts off, he says, "Fuck, I forgot to send this email earlier, and I'm probably too late for the Halloween episode."
You're not.
You're not too late. Here we go.
Made it just in time.
He goes, "Fuck it. Here are 2 other weird ones for you. Long as hell. Sorry. I sent an email about a year ago talking about the makeshift Ouija board, ghost slut chub rubbing basement spook at my friend's house. Let's call her Mandy. Well, in about 2009, Mandy and I decided to move to Colorado Springs. We stayed on our bullshit whilst there and continued doing our little ghost hunting tomfoolery. We felt the most compelled to explore all of the local lore. For example, in the Black Forest area, which was very close to our neighborhood, it's alleged that one of the portals to hell is there. It's called the Lee House. Look it up. It's very fascinating. Ooh. We'd go out to the forest often and explore or attempt to conjure. Listen, don't feel the need to reserve judgment at this point. I am fully aware I was a stupid bitch. Am a stupid bitch. I digress. One morning, we found half of a fresh-ish rabbit carcass in Mandy's upstairs bedroom closet. We had dogs, but they were near us at all times and didn't have access to outside unless we let them out. It made 0 sense. For a little more context, I have black rabbits tattooed on each of my wrists. AFI fan.
Nice.
Naturally, I took very personal offense. Where did this come from? Why just the bottom half? Where's the other half? Why a cute rabbit, not a stupid bird or human baby? Just kidding on the bird part. There were no blood trails and the dogs had no signs of blood. It continues to be a classic little bunny foo-foo whodunit mystery.
Oh, man.
Trevor has a way with words.
He really does. It's so good.
A few other times, Mandy would scream in the middle of the night or wake me up because she was scared. I knew this girl like the back of my hand, and this was genuine fear. She was a legit down-ass bitch, and dramatics weren't her thing. She was terrified. Her room was upstairs and mine was on the main level, so we decided to sleep in the living room together for a while. About the 3rd night in the living room, I awoke to Mandy asking, "What are you doing?" I propped up and asked what the fuck she was talking about because I'm a total peach when woken up. She said I was hunched over the couch twitching like a psycho, except I wasn't. I was sleeping like an adorable angel.
Aw.
We chalked it up to sleep paralysis or some weird dry dream she was having about me. Pause. I've never heard dry dream, and I love this.
This is so great.
It's so good. It's funny. It's the opposite of a wet dream. She was having a dry dream about him.
I like it.
Fast forward to a few more living room nights. This time I pass out in the recliner. I wake up to Mandy asking, "Trevor?" Then a loud gasp, followed by an, "Oh my God, oh my God." I flip the lamp on and she looks like she literally just saw a ghost. She was pale and confused and disgusted. She says she saw me again, hunched over the recliner where I was supposed to be sleeping. She said my neck was bent and I was twitching. Then she noticed I was actually still in the recliner. This thing resembled me. My clothes, my body, my hair. It was just watching me. She said when she spoke, it briefly turned to her. She saw the face. She saw the eyes, and then it disappeared.
That's great.
She saw like a doppelganger weirdo of him. Yeah. I explained this to some friends of ours, and we planned a sleepover months later. The friends came over for a few hours, and then they abruptly left before bedtime. No real explanation, just that they couldn't stay. I believe they saw something, but they never did say. They were terrified, though. That story still haunts me, to be honest. I don't talk about it too much because it brings back those feelings of sheer terror. Even though I didn't technically experience this thing firsthand, I wholeheartedly believe she did. Love you, Trevor.
I love it.
It's good.
That's a good
one.
That's a good spooky story.
Thanks, Trevor. It's awesome.
Yeah, thanks, Trevor. Hope you're having a great Halloween.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to tell you about 3 Halloween pranks that went wrong, and then we're going to get to another email. So a few years ago, a family in North Carolina decided to hang a dummy from their 2nd-story roof to make it look like a person had slipped while cleaning the gutters. Oh. The dummy was apparently dressed in real jeans, a sweater, and tennis shoes. And a neighbor who was out walking their dog spotted the dummy and freaked out and called the local fire department. By the time the family that lived there realized what happened, the fire department was already set up in front of their house with a ladder extended going, "Help is on the way!"
Oh, God. Oh, no.
I know. All right. A domestic accident prank gone wrong. A family decided to use a dummy to stage a horrifying accident involving their ride-on lawnmower.
Oh,
The
no.
merry pranksters placed a dummy underneath the lawnmower of their front lawn so only the arms and legs were visible from underneath the machine.
Oh, no.
They then covered the arms and legs with red paint to look like blood, so it appeared to everybody who passed by that the homeowner had been cut up and mangled by his own lawnmower. And it was staged so well that neighbors saw it in broad daylight, had no idea that it was a prank, and called 911. The police arrived and were terrified and launched into action, not realizing the person under the lawnmower was a dummy until one of them attempted CPR.
Wow.
So they did a good job with that.
That's awesome.
All right. Not all Halloween costumes are ghosts and skeletons. A man from Lansing, Michigan went to a neighbor's party dressed as an armed robber, complete with a skull mask, bulletproof vest, and a fake M16 assault rifle. The party went great, but after a few drinks, the man, while walking home, decided to stop at a local Starbucks for a non-fat latte to help him sober up. Unfortunately, the semi-drunk man was still wearing his robber costume.
Oh.
Customers screamed. The baristas hit the floor, and the cashier raised her hands above her head, but not before triggering the store alarm. The startled man was left explaining himself to the police, who arrived on the scene. After seeing that the man had money in his wallet to pay for his coffee and that the M16 was fake, the police let him go home. But they confiscated his very real costume.
Awesome. That's good.
All right. Next email. Let's
More
do
email?
it.
Oh, I never played the email.
Oh,
I'm going to play
well,
the
you can
email
do it now.
sound.
You've got mail.
I blew it earlier.
You've got mail.
You've got mail.
All right. This next one is from Slam.
Slam.
Hey,
Slam.
Gory gals. It's me, your Gory horror pal Slam.
We love Slam.
I wanted to bring you another spooky season story and an old-time prank from my past. First, let me explain that I grew up in a small town of 400. As kids in a small town goes, in my town in the 90s, you could be part of the good kids and go to youth groups, or be part of the bad kids and do drugs in the country around town, or you could have joined me and my maniac friends and took drugs and went to youth groups. Try to imagine the looks we'd get laughing at the story of the revolution with a head full of acid. Ah, the stupidity of youth. Anyway, back to the story.
Oh, Slam.
It's the year 1997. A friend and I were county cruising, maybe it means country cruising, on Friday night. He had just gotten his first car a few weeks earlier. It was an old tank of a car, and he didn't know anything about it. I was making jokes about how his dad may have gotten him a Christian car. My jokes led into a stoner conversation about if we believed in ghosts or not. Just about the time we converted yourself. Wait a minute. This is a typo. I think he meant Christine car.
Oh, okay.
It says Kristen, and then I thought it meant Christian. I think he means Christine,
Okay.
like the creepy car
I
from
got
the
it,
Stephen
yeah.
King. Okay, sorry. Making jokes about his dad may have gotten him a Christine car. My jokes led into a stoner conversation about if we believed in ghosts or not. Just about the time we converted... just about the time... I'm not sure what that means. Anyway, they were talking about that. Something made of light and shadow moved across the trees above the car. Being high as fuck next to a cemetery at night had nothing to do with what we saw. We parked the car for 3 days after that and never drove by there willingly again. The old prank I pulled was about 2 years earlier. I was staying the night with a different friend because his sister was having a slumber party, and I got the invitation to keep him from messing with his sister and her friends. His parents didn't think that decision through. They watched some movie about EVP, so they set up an old tape recorder as they went to sleep. Thanks to us being into music, we knew what to do to mess with them. We snuck into the bedroom and took the recorder. This old recorder you could record and rewind. Nice. Nice. When you played it back, you'd hear slow, deep, backwards voices. We got woken up the next morning by 5 screaming girls. My friend's dad knew we did it, just not how we did it. Fun times. Thanks for the time and keep it... Thanks for the time and keep it gory. OG Gore Horror Slam. P.S.
Gore Horror.
Slam likes to ask Todd questions.
He does.
He says, P.S. Todd, what gear do you play through? I have a 4 and 5 string Ibanez, Ashdown 410 cab, and a solid state 800 Mega Boogie head. Do you know what any of that is?
It's Mesa Boogie.
Mesa Boogie. Okay.
You dumb bitch.
I do know what that
Well,
is.
it's spelled wrong. It says Maga Boogie. Or Mega
Mega
Boogie.
Boogie.
Mesa Boogie. It's probably
It probably autocorrect.
auto-corrected. Yeah.
Sure.
What do you play through?
Okay, so I generally play a Strandberg through a Line 6 Helix.
Hot.
This is another language to me. This means nothing to me.
Keep going.
I could go on.
Go
for
on.
a long time.
Go
so
on.
I used to play
wants
through
to
an
know.
amp, and my band just plays like tiny bars, and I got tired of carrying around an amp and B like fighting for stage space. So I switched to ampless with the Helix.
Nice.
I really like it. I also have an Axe FX. I've like A-B'd with the Helix. So far I like the Helix better.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
It all made total sense to me. I understood everything he was saying. And you're stupid if you didn't.
Good job, Todd. Thanks.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's what Todders plays through.
Awesome.
Okay.
All right. You ready for some more Halloween pranks gone wrong?
Tell me all about them.
All right. Domestic violence should never be taken lightly, which is what one father found out the hard way after he decided to prank his young children, ages 6 and 8, by pretending he killed their mother.
Oh.
Dad of the year, he wore a Michael Myers mask from the Halloween movie and then proceeded to strangle his wife in front of their 2 kids.
Wow.
The whole thing was fake, of course, and Mom was in on the prank. However, the kids freaked out in a spectacular fashion and ran to the neighbor's house and begged them to call the police. The sheriff's office was dispatched, and Dad was left with some explaining to do.
That's a little too deep of a prank.
Yeah, and no charges were filed, and the children are said to still have trust issues to this day.
Sure. That's a little too much,
A
maybe.
little too much. All right, 2 more. A teacher at Taunton High School in Massachusetts, thought he figured out a great way to get his students in the Halloween spirit. He brought a real chainsaw to school, pulled the ripcord, and then burst into a classroom of 15-year-olds wearing a ski mask, revving the chainsaw to max throttle. The stampede of students that ensued was so bad that one person broke their leg clambering over a desk. Once apprised of this stunt?
Apprised,
Is that the right word? Okay.
Yeah.
Several parents of the traumatized students launched a lawsuit against the
Sure.
school board,
Yeah, I was gonna
high
say.
school, and the teacher who did the prank. Apparently, the family of the kid with the broken leg settled out of court for $100,000.
I would expect no less.
Yeah.
That's pretty, yeah.
All right, one more. Eggs are one of the oldest and most popular Halloween pranks. Who hasn't egged a house at least once in their life? But this prank took an ominous turn for a 15-year-old Pennsylvania youth in 2006. For some reason, the teen in question thought it would be funny to egg the local electric company in his town at Halloween. However, the combination of egg splatter and rain that was pouring down at the time caused a massive explosion that practically destroyed the electric company and knocked out power to 8,000 people in the local community. Fortunately, the boy escaped relatively unscathed. He had to be treated at a local hospital for ringing in his ears. Possibly the sound of his brain being fried.
Nice.
All right, we are on to the next email. Let's do it.
Okay. Next one is from Seth. I have this one pulled up.
Hello,
All right.
Sloth.
Hello, Sloth.
Happy Halloween, Sloth.
First, a ghost story / experience. One of the jobs that I had during college that worked with my crazy theater schedule was that of a security type position with the residence halls. We had to stay up in the residence hall from midnight to 3 or 5 a.m. depending on the hall. You would do rounds and check the doors to make sure they were locked and not propped open and radio in. One evening, I was assigned to Pemberton Hall. It was an all-female dorm and is haunted. This night, it was not particularly windy or anything outside, and nothing was standing out in the lobby. All of a sudden, one of the crank-open windows on the landing of the main staircase slammed shut. Again, no wind or anything that would have caused this to happen, except maybe the ghost. I proceeded to go up to the landing and told the ghost that I was just going to lock the window. Fast forward a couple weeks later when I happened to mention it to a friend at a party who happened to live in that dorm. She went kind of white and showed me a thumb-sized bruise on her upper arm and told me how she had her own experience where she had a feeling of a bad presence while she and another girl were hanging out in the lounge and initially couldn't move. They hightailed it out of there and outside and were running feeling like they were being followed. When they stopped, they smelled a perfume and felt like the bad presence was gone. When they were back in the lounge with some other friends a few days later, they smelled the perfume again and knew that they were okay. Only the people that were around that night earlier, only the people that were around the night earlier and ran could smell the perfume of the good ghost. There were always stories from that dorm's residents of TVs being turned off, doors being locked, while one roommate was napping and the other left a room to oh my gosh. There were always stories from that dorm's residents of TVs being turned off, doors being locked, while one roommate was napping and the other left the room to take a shower and came back and the door would be locked. Another was when a girl had a male friend over after hours. There would be a loud knock on the door. The boy would hide, but no one would be there when they answered. Loud knocks would continue until the boy left and went home. He did give us a link to the haunted dorm, so we could check that out.
Awesome.
Next section of this is failed Halloween costumes. This is a great topic, I think, that we should talk about it a little bit.
Okay.
So he sent a couple pictures of him as a kid. The first one is he went to see the musical Little Shop of Horrors and fell in love with Audrey 2, the killer alien plant. Nice.
Thank you.
That is what I wanted to be for Halloween, so my mom made me an Audrey 2 costume. The only issue was that no one was familiar with the show, and it might have been before the movie as well. So he sent a picture of this Little Shop of Horrors Audrey 2 costume. It's pretty funny. The second one was the Invisible Man from League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Let's see. He says he shaved his head, put on white makeup all over his face, and glued sunglasses to his face.
Oh, no.
People thought he was Powder or Morpheus. Only one very attractive Russian girl knew who he was because she was familiar with a comic book. So he sent a picture, and actually I think he fucking nailed it. Like, he sent a picture of him, his costume, and then a picture of the guy from League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, and I think he looks just like him. It's perfect. So, yeah, good job, Seth. So even he signs it as Stay Gory, Seth/Sloth. That's hard to say. Seth/Sloth.
Slam.
So do you have any like costume fails from a kid? Like, did you have any like cheaply made costumes or bad ideas or?
Let's see. That's going to take me a second. Do you have one?
I don't think so. Like I remember having friends or like hearing stories of poor people who their parents would try to make them shitty costumes and they were embarrassing. I didn't really have that. I don't think like I remember always having a real costume.
Yeah,
and
me
I
too.
can't think of any that were really bad or that I was creative enough to think of something that no one knew what it was, you know? I don't think I had any.
I don't think so either.
Okay. Did you, Todd? Did you have any like embarrassing Halloween costumes or like where nobody knew what you were or anything?
Not that I remember.
Okay. Well, we're boring.
Maybe one will pop in my head. I don't know, but I can't think of any.
What was your favorite costume as a kid? Do you have like one that sticks out?
Ooh, okay. Well, one did just pop in my head.
Okay.
Because it was, okay, when I was like a little kid, probably 4, 5.
Okay.
I really loved the old Batman show with Adam West and Burt Ward.
Nice.
And I don't know, I really loved Robin. I loved Robin.
You were Robin?
I was Robin. My mom handmade me the Burt Ward Robin costume.
Cool.
And she made it look exactly like the TV show.
Cool.
So I was like little baby Jenny Robin.
That's cute.
It was a cute little leotard and everything. I don't know. Maybe just because he was like the boy wonder and I was a little kid. I just really liked him.
That's funny.
And it was the first Halloween costume I ever picked out that I was like, I want to be Robin.
Uh-huh.
And they made it for me.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I had a yellow
fun.
cape and everything.
Wow.
It was adorable.
Cute.
It was pretty cute.
Awesome.
So that stands out because that was the first one that I picked a character that I loved and I knew that I wanted to be it. It wasn't just like mom.
Somebody picked it for you.
Yeah.
You're going to be a princess.
You're going to be a pumpkin.
Mm-hmm.
Because every fat baby has to be a pumpkin. Or, you know.
Yeah. I think the one that I remember really liking, I was a California raisin one year.
Oh, that's
Remember
adorable.
the California raisins? It was so cute. I loved the California raisins with
me
every part of my being.
Mm-hmm.
So I picture it like the raisin part was made out of what Bone Cold Steve Austin's hot dog suit is made out of. It was just like a little bit of like puffy
Yeah.
stuff.
That kind of foamy. Kind
Yeah,
of,
so it would keep its shape a little bit. So that was the raisin. So it was like a big brown purple type thing that like
love
went,
it.
and my arms and legs stuck out of it. And then I had white tights. Because you remember in the show they had like
they
white
had little
legs.
white legs, yeah.
Uh-huh.
And didn't they have yellow shoes or something?
I can't remember.
Or like
Maybe.
kind of like almost clown-looking shoes. I feel like.
Okay, yeah,
They might have been
that
whites.
tracks. That I think you might be right. But
Yeah.
yeah, I loved that costume.
Yeah. Oh, I loved the California raisins. They're great. Did you have a favorite childhood costume, Todd?
No.
Oh my god.
No.
I'm sorry. My memory is garbage. So I don't even
Well, if
really
it
remember
pops in
anything.
your head, you could always interrupt us.
Do you remember any costumes you wore as a kid? Any Halloween? Nothing?
No.
Damn.
I do remember
God.
one being a witch one year.
I was a witch one
as
year.
a little kid,
Uh-huh.
and I did like my own makeup. I painted my whole face green, and
Were we the same? I did that too.
Uh-huh.
I painted my and I had a nose that like
it had a little wart or something
Yes!
on it. Yeah,
I had a
and I
nose
had like
like
red lips
Uh-huh.
and like black around my eyes,
Uh-huh.
and I was
I
like
did
a
too.
little. I was probably like 7 or 8
Yep,
when I
me
did
too.
that. Yeah.
me too. And then I
Oh, wouldn't
had
it be funny if we did
I
it
had
the same year?
maybe we did.
Maybe.
I had little finger extenders that made my look like I had long creepy fingernails.
Oh, I
Little,
don't
like,
think I had
little
that, but I had like a
fingers.
little, just kind of that same material, but not like with the foamy part. But it was just like a black dress with like the little fringe.
Yep.
And then like a witch's hat.
And a hat. Yep. I can picture that. I had
Because
the
there's a
same.
picture of me with my green makeup going like.
Yep.
"Grrr."
And I'm pretty sure I have the same picture.
Yeah.
Nice.
I love it.
Awesome. Okay.
All right. You want to hear some more Halloween pranks gone wrong?
Tell me
All
all
right.
about them.
So, a woman in Florida ended up successfully suing her neighbor for defamation, harassment, and emotional distress after the man next door set up a Halloween display that made her the butt of the joke. The offending neighbor put a sign in his yard for an insane asylum that pointed to the woman's yard and erected a plastic tombstone with an epitaph that made fun of the fact that the woman was still single in her late 40s.
Oh.
He's an asshole, man.
I mean, maybe she was a dick and deserved it.
Maybe, I don't know. The tombstone read, "At 48, she had no mate, no date. It's no debate. She looks 88."
Oh, maybe she deserved it.
However, the
That's
woman
bad
got the
if not.
last laugh after she sued the pants off her rude neighbor and got him to promise in court that he would never erect any more Halloween displays while living next door to her.
Wow. Okay.
What a dick. But yeah,
That's
I mean, she
pretty
might have
shitty.
deserved it too. Maybe she was like that Karen who was always like bugging neighbors about
Maybe.
whatever, you know.
Maybe. Yeah, you never know.
And he got his revenge
Yeah.
or whatever. All right. I've got 3 more.
Okay.
A man in England made the unfortunate decision to head to a Halloween party dressed as a sheep.
A sheep.
A sheep.
Okay.
His sheep costume had him covered in cotton balls. While riding the subway in full costume on the way to the party, a fellow traveler thought it would be funny to flick his lighter
Oh,
near the
no.
cotton ball covered costume. The costume burst into flames and the partygoer was badly burned. Worse, the man's costume-clad friends on the train tried to put out the fire using alcoholic
Oh,
beverages,
Jesus.
which made the fire worse.
Sure.
Fortunately, the person who set the fire was heir to a large estate and used his inheritance to cover the sheep costume man's hefty medical bills.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. But why'd you have
Dumb.
to? Why?
That's
why?
dumb.
I know. Why would you do that?
Probably
like,
drunk
I'm
or-
just gonna
yeah.
take a lighter to this. But what could go
See
wrong?
what
Dur, dur, dur. All right. In 2009, a woman in Granville, New York, was charged with a misdemeanor after her Halloween prank ended up killing her friend. Inspired by a prank she had seen on television, a 49-year-old woman decided to spike the punch at a Halloween party she was attending with Visine eye drops. Apparently, the prankster thought the Visine would make her friend woozy and ill. However, Visine causes serious medical issues for people who drink it, including respiratory failure. The woman who was pranked had no idea what happened to her, but she quickly collapsed after drinking the Visine and later died.
Wow.
Several other people at the party became seriously ill. The woman who spiked the punch with Visine was later charged with misdemeanor assault, causing bodily harm.
I've heard Visine is poisonous, and I've never fact checked it. I wonder if it really is.
Didn't they do that in Wedding Crashers? Didn't they put eye drops in Bradley Cooper's drink? And he
Yeah,
got
wasn't
really,
that
really
to
sick?
make him have diarrhea or something?
He was puking. He was really sick.
Okay.
I don't remember if it was Visine or just eye drops. I don't know.
Says okay. Poisonous to drink, safe if used correctly in your
Ah.
eyeballs. Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
All right. All right, we
Interesting.
got one more prank
'Kay.
gone wrong. It doesn't get more tragic than this one.
Ooh.
In 2013, a teenager in Kentucky accidentally hung himself to death
Oh,
while
God.
trying to stage a Halloween prank.
Oh, no.
Jordan Moreland, age 16 of Louisville, was apparently trying to prank his sister on Halloween by pretending to hang himself in a tree on the family's front yard. However, the prank turned to tragedy when Jordan slipped and hung himself for real. Sadly, the family didn't believe Jordan was in trouble when they initially saw him hanging in the tree and assumed he was pulling another one of his pranks.
Yeah.
By the time they realized the prank had gone wrong, it was too late. Paramedics were unable to revive Jordan, and after spending several days in a coma, he died. An honor student, Jordan, had planned to join the Marines after high school.
Ah, that sucks.
That's a tragic
I mean,
one.
that is a tragic one, but also a little bit of a Darwin Award.
Kind of, yeah, definitely a Darwin Award.
Literally
like,
hung
why
yourself.
would you do that?
Right?
Like,
Stupid.
Stupid. Seriously.
Is it stuck on you?
Did you have
It's stuck.
Oh no, I'm just. Well, I was going to try to take it
Readjusting.
off for our main event. There
Okay.
we go.
Yeah, we're done with emails.
We are done with emails. We are
is it
done
time?
with pranks.
Okay, time for our main event.
Yes, we have a main event that we are very excited to do
Yeah,
for Halloween.
yeah.
Do you want me to introduce it, or would you like to?
I don't care. I'll introduce it. I
Go
guess
for
I'm
it.
the one that I guess.
Yeah, this was Nikki's
found it.
idea, and I love it.
Well, I didn't really come up with it on my own. I found it on the internet. So
Well, yeah, but we're gonna.
I've been seeing this trend on TikTok, and it's probably old by now. I don't know. I don't know if it's still trendy, but I thought it was funny.
Oh, a lot of people do them. So yeah.
Yeah. So the trauma dump thing, it's like you do, like people bring, it's like usually like a group of people, and they'll each bring like a bag of candy and talk about some kind of trauma from their childhood or from before, and they'll dump it in the bowl, and they'll
they
each like make a candy
trauma candy salad.
trauma candy salad dump.
Yep.
So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go
Yep.
back and forth and talk about some traumas.
Yeah.
And I give you complete permission to laugh at my trauma.
Yes, we already discussed that.
Yeah.
You have permission to laugh at mine
Okay.
as well.
I picked some that I think will be funny with these kind of glasses on, if you get what I mean. Like that you talk about it and you're like, oh, that's pretty fucked up, but also pretty funny. Yeah, that's what I'm going for.
Well, it is okay for you guys to laugh at
Yes,
us.
that's the whole point.
But I guess maybe we should say trigger warning for.
Sure, it might be. Yeah,
if
surprise
you
and
have
trigger
gone
warning.
through
Yeah,
some
yeah,
trauma.
yeah.
I don't want to give them away yet, but
Yeah. If you don't want to hear things that might trigger any trauma in yourself,
like a trauma response. Or
yeah,
whatever.
then just turn it off.
Yeah, but yeah, lots of times people
We're gonna be
laugh
laughing,
when they
though.
make these videos.
Yeah, we're gonna be laughing.
Just give you an example. It's like on these videos, it's usually like two friends, and
Mm-hmm.
one will be like, "Hi, my name is Claire, and I was raped by my stepfather, and my mom didn't help me, and I brought gummy bears," and then they laugh,
And then they laugh.
and then they
Yep.
laugh. That's what.
Yep.
That's what happens. So
yeah, it's just a weird form of therapy,
Yep.
and that's what we're gonna do. Because
But
we're
we
the Gory
did
Hole.
add a twist.
We did.
onto this. We each wrote in a fake trauma,
Mm-hmm.
and when we are done going through all of these, we are going to guess what the fake one was.
I'm gonna get a writing
so I'm
utensil.
actually, I'm going to take some notes on yours so that I don't forget.
Okay. Do you want to like do like I do all of mine, or do you want to go back and forth?
I think we should go back and
Okay.
forth.
Sounds good. Okay.
And we'll just do it the way they do it on
yeah.
TikTok. My name is so and so. This happened to me, and I
Sure.
brought this candy. And
Sure.
then we'll toss it in the bowl
Yeah.
that is in Ethel's
Yeah.
lap.
Ethel's holding a big bowl, and so some of my candy is like wrapped in a bag, so those I might like dump in there and open, but some of them are like not wrapped, and I'll just like throw the bag in there.
Yeah, I
We're
think mine.
gonna-
I'm pretty much just gonna throw the bag.
Okay.
On most
Okay,
Of these.
sounds good.
Um,
That works. That
Okay.
works. Okay. And then I brought like some of this candy's gross, and I bought it on purpose so we wouldn't eat it all because I don't want to get fat. And then I brought good candy if you want
Cool.
actual good chocolate
yeah.
candy.
Oh, I will probably.
'Kay.
Yeah, and I guess if you have one that I think want to try and review,
Yeah,
then
sure.
we will. I
We can
have
taste
one
them.
that you want to
Yeah,
try
yeah, yeah.
and
Sounds
review.
good.
We can, or however.
Okay. I'm excited to get your take on some of these that I consider gross. If you'll like them.
I'm curious too.
Okay.
So
Sounds good.
This should be fun.
Okay.
All right.
Who wants to start?
I don't know. I was trying to see if I had a good sound effect for this, but
Well, you have the drum roll. That'd be good.
all right, let's do this. think I want you to start.
Okay. I'll start.
Okay,
I have no problem starting.
let's do it.
No problem. Okay.
Mine.
Okay.
I almost said it. I said you start, and then I almost went into it. Sorry. Okay, you start.
Okay, here I go. Are you nervous?
No, I'm excited.
Okay, my first one. My name's Nikki, and I don't know if I want to say that every time. My name's Nikki. You know, my name is Nikki. And one year, my mom forgot my birthday, and then when I brought it up, she bought me a cake late, and then she ate all of my cake before I could eat any. And I brought Pop Rocks.
Oh my god.
See? Funny.
That's so horrible.
Yep. That was one of the lighter things she did.
Oh my god. Okay, I think
Mother
I
of the
actually
year.
almost kind of put some of these in chronological order.
Okay.
But
I'm just going to go rando
I'm
with
going
mine.
to try to mix them up a little, and I'll
Okay.
just mark them off as I go.
Okay.
My name is Jenny. When I was 13, I was at a community pool, and a lifeguard at the snack bar was like, "Hey, come here," behind the snack bar, and I went back there, and he showed me the head of his dick, and I got so traumatized and pretended I was sick and went home.
Oh my God.
And I brought cotton candy Pop Rocks.
Wow. Do we want to ask any questions about these or just leave them be? Because I want more information.
It's up to you.
How old was this guy?
Like 18.
He showed you the head of his dick.
That's all. Yeah.
Just the head.
Uh-huh.
That's so weird.
Just saw me and was like, "Come here." And then I freaked out and like ran off. Yeah.
You're like, ew.
It
Was it cut or an uncut?
was, well, I guess it was cut. Yeah. It
Okay.
was cut. No.
It was an anteater?
No.
Okay. Okay.
No anteater.
All right. This might also help us suss out the fake ones. Because if I
Maybe.
ask you questions and you have answers, then I'll know it's not fake.
Okay.
Okay. That's good. Okay. Ready?
Ready.
All right. Okay, I'm Nikki. My mom's boyfriends would tell me how pretty I was when I was a kid, and my mom encouraged it.
Ooh.
I brought,
Multiple boyfriends?
yeah, 2 that I can think of. Peach rings.
Oh my god. Okay. All right. My name is Jenny. And when I was a little kid, I had very bad social anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
I would be really, really scared to like ask teachers if I could go get like a drink of water or something. And when I was 6 years old, I was too scared to ask the teacher if I could go to the bathroom, and I shit my pants.
Oh, no. Oh, no. What kind of candy do you have for this?
And I have tropical Skittles.
Oh, no. Did you shit your pants like in the classroom in front of everyone? Oh, no. Oh, no.
And went to the nurse and came back with different pants, so everybody knew what
Oh,
happened.
I'm guessing they smelled it before that.
I don't know, probably.
Oh, no, Jenny. You were too scared to ask? Oh.
I told you it was kind of a sad shitting my pants story.
Aw. Okay. Okay, let's see if I can one-up you. My name is Nikki.
Okay.
When I was 16, my mom told me she smoked crack while she was pregnant with me and then denied it later.
Oh,
I brought some gummy bears.
gummy bears. Okay, sorry. I'm making notes, so I'm...
'Kay.
Okay. When you were 16, your mom told you that and then denied it later?
Yeah. I brought it up and I was like, hey, you remember how you did that really shitty thing? And she was like, no.
She's like, that never happened.
Yeah, that's what she told me. And I was like, okay, so you've done so much crack that you just don't remember anything. Cool. Thanks. I'll just go fuck myself. She was the best mom, you guys. Most of mine are about my mom also. Like 95% of them are about my mom.
Mine are a little bit of a variety.
Okay.
I would say.
Okay.
Okay, which one do I want to do? My name is Jenny,
Mm-hmm.
and when I was maybe 11, I did a book report on Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret. And when I had to read it to the classroom, I got reprimanded by the teacher for bringing up an inappropriate book that was about periods. Oh. And I brought pink Starburst. Did I make it?
I think
Okay,
so.
cool.
Yeah, I think it's in there.
Reprimanded for bringing
Wow.
up periods. when all the girls were getting their periods.
What
Wow.
gender was the teacher?
A woman.
Also,
Did not
but it was a
expect that.
Catholic school, right?
No, it was
No?
public school.
It was
At that
public
time,
school?
I was in a public
No
school.
shit.
Yeah.
That's so stupid.
Mm-hmm.
My God.
Yep.
So stupid.
And I think I got an F on the book report.
I was just
That
going to
should have
ask
been
you.
an A.
I
Yeah,
was just going to
if I
ask
remember,
you.
I got like
Just because of what you picked.
because it involved periods.
Did your parents get mad? Were they on the teacher
I
side?
don't remember.
Okay.
Honestly.
I'm interested if they were like, what the fuck, Jenny? Or if they were like, what the fuck,
I wonder if I
teacher?
was like really embarrassed and didn't tell them, and they
Fuck.
just then they never like did anything or knew. I
That
don't know.
sucks.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Hello. Hello, my name is Nikki. And when I was approximately, I'm going to guess 4 to 5 years old, my dad tried to run over my mom with me in the car. She was out of a car running, and he was chasing her, and he tried to run over her while I watched. And I brought lemon drops. There you go.
Dad tried to run over mom. Oh my god.
Yep.
You were in the car. Do you remember?
I was in the
it?
car. Yeah, I do. I remember
Was
it.
there reasoning? Do you know?
They were fighting. I mean, they always were fighting. They were split up by then, but they were trying to they had what do I want to say? Like partial custody, each of them. So I would they would switch me off like a bag of potatoes. They'd be like, okay, here you go. It's your turn. And so
You take her.
they met at like a parking lot somewhere for me to like get in the other one's car for the weekend
Make
or whatever.
the exchange.
Make the exchange of goods and services. And they got in a fight. She left. He followed her, and she got out of the car, and he chased her and like jumped a curb and tried to run her over. Wow. And I was there watching.
She apparently got away.
She got away.
Okay.
She did. Yeah, she got away.
Oh my god.
Fun.
Wow.
It was good.
Oh, Nikki.
I know. I know. That's why I'm crazy.
Well, I'm crazy too, and you're about to see why.
Oh, okay.
More reasons.
Okay,
why.
tell me why. Okay.
Let's see, which one do I want to do? All right, when I was going to, my name is Jenny, and I went to Catholic school, and one of the schools, we had to wear the plaid skirt, and if they thought your skirt was too short, you had to kneel in front of your male teacher where he measured the inches between the end of your skirt and the
Ew.
ground, and it was really traumatizing for a lot of girls.
Ew.
And I brought a gourmet cherry sucker.
Ooh. Okay. That's creepy as fuck.
I know, right? It is traumatizing.
Did he touch you? Like touch your leg
It was
doing
just
it?
like kneel down and they'd hold like a
Yardstick? Okay,
next
so
to
they
you.
didn't like
But
touch your
still,
inseam
like,
type
dude's
of
crotch
creepiness.
was like right in our faces.
Yeah,
and
that's
shit.
fucking gross. Ew.
Traumatizing.
Okay. Okay. All right. My next one. My name is Nikki. Oh fuck.
I like that we're saying our names. It's making me giggle.
My mom's boyfriend cheated on her, and they all fought. So it was like mom, boyfriend, and then the person he cheated with. They were like mutual friends, but he cheated on my mom with this girl that they were friends with. So they were all in the driveway one time at her house fighting. Like, I don't think they were like physical yet, but they were getting there and they were being loud. And I was there just like watching. So they were fighting in the driveway and they wouldn't break it up. So a neighbor came out and shot a gun in the air to like scatter people. And I was probably 5, 6.
Oh my god. Neighbor broke up a fight with a gun. Oh, what candy you got?
I got fruit slices.
Nice.
Borf.
Okay, sorry. I gotta take notes so I can remember.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. All right. My name is Jenny, and one time I was on a first date with this guy, and I was taking a drink, and I sneezed in the middle of the drink and sprayed him with water and boogers. And I brought banana Laffy Taffy.
This is the only one so far I actually feel okay laughing at.
No, you can
It's
laugh
okay
at
to
all
laugh
of
at
them.
all of
That's
it.
the whole point. Water and boogers. It could have been
What
worse.
did he do?
Yeah, what did he do?
Almost threw up is what he did, and I never saw him again.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Again, not what I expected.
He kind of went, and yeah, it ended.
You didn't
abruptly.
turn away to sneeze?
It just hit me in the middle of a drink, and I
Okay.
couldn't hold it in.
Okay. Nice. Okay. All right. Did you throw your candy? Yeah, you
Yeah.
did. Okay. All right. Next one. When my mom died and I went to the funeral home, or I guess it was a funeral home, to pick up her cremains. I went to pick her cremains up and they like gave me what was in her pockets. and it was a pocket full of change, and that was all she left me, and then her boyfriend took it. He was with me because I was going to make sure that he paid for the cremation.
Oh, definitely.
He was with me, and then they were like, here you go, here's like a receipt and a pocket full of change, and he took the change. Yep. Classy. And I brought circus peanuts.
Oh,
You don't like those? I was
really.
wondering. Oh no,
Yeah,
it's getting wonky.
yeah, I might have to fix it here in a second. Okay. Hello, my name is Jenny, and I got boobs really early, like 4th grade, and it just kind of, I swear to you, it seems like they popped up overnight. I don't know how, but in my memory, it seems like that's what happened. So 4th grade, I was like 10 or 11, I guess. And the group of boys that I used to play dodgeball with, eventually all that changed at recess because they would tell the teacher we were playing dodgeball, but they would all just pin me down and squeeze my boob.
Oh my god.
And I brought sour bursting crawler trolleys.
My god. They would pin you down and squeeze your boobs?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
And teachers just believed dodgeball was happening.
Jesus Christ.
Nobody checked.
Nobody checked. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Okay. Wow. Okay. Next
Trauma,
one.
man. Dude.
Trauma. All right. Next one. My name's Nikki. One of the times my mom left me in the middle of the night to go do something, like I would be asleep and she would leave. She borrowed the neighbor's dog to babysit me so that I wouldn't be alone when I woke up. And I brought some assorted fruit chews that are like the fruity Tootsie Rolls. Thanks, Mom.
Oh my god. I got a dog babysitter. Oh my god, that's horrible.
Yep. But at least I wasn't alone.
All right. Hello, my name is Jenny. One time at a sleepover at a friend's house, this friend apparently really liked going into chat rooms. And I found out later that she did this like every night by herself because her parents like worked nights. Oh. And she was like, hey, look at this. Let's go into a chat room. And some guy in London showed us his dick. And I brought smoothie Skittles.
Okay. I have a similar story that I forgot about when you said that.
Okay.
Yep. It's not one of my traumas, but that also happened to me. Like original, like AOL, like dial-up.
Everybody did that.
Everybody, and my friend and I got on in a chat room, and somebody sent us their dick, but it was like it took like 10 minutes to load, So it would like we're like, what is this? What is like as soon as we figured out what it was, we were like 10.
Turn it off.
It's funny. And then we got out of there and never went back in the chat room. Okay, that one doesn't count. Okay. That's funny.
But it's still funny.
It is. Okay. Okay, next one. My name is Nikki. My mom used to manipulate me into letting her pawn my toys so she could buy drugs. She told me it was for cat food. I have a Reese's pumpkin. Yep. She made me feel bad for the cat.
She made you think it was for cat food?
Mm-hmm. And that's why I would be like, okay, you can take my new Nintendo and pawn it.
Because the kitty needs to eat.
She threw the kitty in the mix. And I was like, well, I don't want the kitty to
starve. So you lost your toy and the cat didn't get any food.
Mm-hmm. That's correct.
She used the my pets need food line on Nikki for many, many years.
She did. She did. Todd can attest.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yep.
God.
Yep. Because it worked.
Yeah, it would work for me too.
Yeah. What kind of monster would say no to that?
Right?
Well, it worked for a while, and then you just started buying food.
Yeah, and then
Be like,
she didn't
"Oh,
like
yeah."
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
And
I
that
would.
pissed her off.
Yep. So I'd drop off like a bag of dog food or whatever, or food. She'd be like, "We don't have anything to eat," and so I would steal food from the restaurant I worked at and take it to her instead of giving her money. And so then she just stopped asking because I would, instead of giving her money, I would bring her the thing that she said she wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, I'm on to you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, gosh. Okay. My name is Jenny, and I had a job at Lowe's when I was 19.
You did?
Uh-huh. Not for very long.
Okay.
I worked in the flooring department, and during evening shifts, the same guy used to come in constantly, would rack up huge bills of flooring that would make me great commission, and then would never buy it unless I went to dinner with him.
Ew.
And he would wait by my car and started stalking me.
Shut up.
And so I quit the job because I was scared to death of the stalker, because my dad even had to sometimes come up and wait for me to get off work because this guy was stalking me. He would get my phone
Ew.
number from like my coworkers and shit.
That's
And
fucked
then
up.
years later at another job, he came in with his wife and old children. So he was married and had kids and was stalking
Ew.
19-year-old Jenny. And I brought airhead bites.
Wow. That's fucked up.
Right?
Oh my God.
What piece of shit coworker would give out your
Yeah,
phone number?
that's shitty.
Also,
To give out a phone number.
Oh, yeah. It was shitty dudes.
Oh.
Worked with a lot of shitty dudes at
That
Lowe's. That job
sucks.
didn't last long.
I did not know you worked at Lowe's.
It wasn't for long. It was only for like a few months.
Ew.
But then I just got sick of
Okay.
it because all the men were creeps to me.
Okay. Wow. Okay. All right. Next one. My name's Nikki. Starting in elementary school, none of my friends were allowed to hang out with me because my mom owed all of their parents money. And I brought some Whoppers.
Oh, God. Oh, wow. Yeah, these are pretty much all about your mom.
Yep, she's the root of all of my issues.
It happens. Okay, my name is Jenny. And one time in college, there was this guy that I liked, and we went on a date. And he told me on the date that he was moving to Japan and that I would never see him again. And I slept with him, and he didn't move to Japan.
Oh my God.
And I brought you mangoes.
Jesus. He never moved to Japan. That's fucked.
I know, mitts suck.
Did he have a reason why he didn't move to Japan?
No.
Was he just like, haha, bitch, gotcha?
Pretty much.
What the fuck? Oh my God.
I'm crying.
Oh, this is fun.
This is kind of healing, man, honestly.
Right? It's supposed to be. It's perfect. Let the candy salad wash over you. Okay. All right, this is my last one.
Okay.
One time, well, not one time, a few times, my mom woke me up in the middle of the night on a school night to ask me where I hid my birthday money so she could use it to go buy drugs. But she never told me she was going to go buy drugs. She would tell me she was going to use it to go buy food or do some important thing in the middle of the night. And then I eventually got old enough to know that that wasn't true.
Oh, man.
So, and I brought Hershey's milk chocolate.
Okay. Hello, my name is Jenny. And I got my period in gym class,
Oh no.
and I forgot to flush the toilet.
Oh no.
And all the girls saw it, and it told everybody in school that I got my period, and I was the first one apparently to get my period in the class.
Oh wow.
And I brought sour punch straws.
Wow. Okay, is that the end?
That's the end.
So we got to guess which one is fake.
Oh man. I am still.
That was the smallest burp in my life.
I'm trying to.
I wrote down the ones that I thought could be possible fakes
Okay.
of yours.
Man, I kind of think all yours are true.
Yeah, that's the sad part.
I have, I think, 2 guesses.
Okay. Do you want to guess first or do you want me to guess first?
I mean, do you think you know?
I think I've narrowed it down. I have the one I'm going to guess, I think.
Okay. If you want to go ahead and guess.
'Kay. I'm going to guess your fake one was the one that you sneezed water and boogers on somebody.
You got it right. Yeah, that was fake.
Nailed it. Okay.
God, I don't know.
When I tell you which one's fake, whether or not you guess it, it makes it even more sad.
Gosh. Maybe that I was kind of leaning towards the neighbor breaking up the fight with a gun.
No, that happened.
Okay.
Do you want to guess again?
That your mom owed all the other parents money. And
No, that happened. My friends stopped talking to me because their parents would be like,
Fuck.
"You're not allowed."
The dog babysitter.
Yep.
That was
Dog
a fake one?
babysitter was fake. Here's why. She didn't care enough to get me a dog babysitter. She just left me alone. No dog babysitter. No one. I just woke up alone all the time.
Oh my God.
Yep. Thanks, Mom. I would have loved a dog babysitter. Didn't get that. No.
I got tears in my eyes. Oh my God.
That was fun.
Man,
That was fun, you guys.
that makes me so sad.
I know.
The dog babysitter was at least a cute one, so
I
part
know.
of me was really hoping that was true.
Yeah. No. She didn't get me a
Didn't even
babysitter.
get you a dog babysitter.
She didn't care enough to. Didn't
Okay, if
even
you
care
hadn't
enough.
got, if let's just say me spraying boogers all over a dude was true, what would have been your other guess? I'm just curious.
Well, I thought for a second that the Lowe's one was, because I thought that I maybe would have known that you worked at Lowe's, but that was too like specific. So that was on my list as like a lower guess. Also, the holding you down and squeezing your boobs at recess thing was,
That definitely happened.
yeah, that was. I mean, it sounded real, but it was a little bit comical. So I was like, maybe that one's fake. That's fun.
Wow,
Wow.
that was good.
That was good. Do we want to try any of this candy?
I don't know.
Or do we just
we
want to
got?
call it quits?
I guess
We have a whole lot.
there's a whole lot.
We have a lot in there. So you don't like circus peanuts.
I don't think so.
You should probably try one to make sure.
Okay.
Does anyone like I don't
I like circus peanuts.
Do you?
I do. I thought you did.
know.
Oh.
I didn't.
No.
You
She's like,
do?
of course not.
What's wrong with you?
I like circus peanuts.
Is it because of the trauma?
It's because of your mom.
Probably.
Why do they still make those?
I don't know. I think they're good. I like them.
Huh?
Have you tried one recently?
No, not recently.
You should try
I've-
one.
Okay, let's all try a circus peanut.
Okay.
I don't know that I've ever had a peach ring either.
What?
Well,
Oh, I like those. Those are good.
You've never had a peach ring? Don't be gross.
Sarah distracted him for you.
Okay. So, are there any other traditionally gross candy in here? So, we've talked about circus peanuts. We'll try those. I like all the gummies. I love that. What about these gross fruit slices?
Oh, I like those.
You do?
Uh-huh.
I hate them. They're like,
I like the crunchy sugar.
so it's like,
texture.
yeah, they're coated in sugar, and I just picture them sitting in like an old lady candy dish for a long time. I don't like them at all. What about lemon drops?
I don't remember last time I had a lemon drop.
I don't either, but I do enjoy a lemon drop.
I do. I like.
You got all good candy, I think. And peach rings, so you don't know about peach rings, Todd? Okay. And then I just got regular gummy bears. Okay, so let's try a circus peanut. Those
Okay, yeah.
those are probably the most hated, one of the most hated besides like
Swedish fish. is
Swedish
one that's
fish
hated, yeah.
or we ate them last night.
candy corn.
Candy corn.
Yeah, I
Some
love
people hate candy corn. Ooh, these are hard. Oh no, sorry. Todd does not like peach rings.
Okay.
He's
Yeah.
making a face. Ty, you gotta try a circus peanut.
Oh God! Oh.
She doesn't like it. She regrets it.
Oh God. No. It tastes like eating a gym mat. That was gross. Oh God, I hated that. I hated everything about that. I can't believe you like those.
I do.
I'm shocked, honestly, that you like those. Okay, well, I end up getting two, so I'm gonna eat two. But
I get what you mean by the texture. It is a weird texture. It tastes like a yoga mat. Or like Todd didn't finish his either. Okay, give me a peach rings.
I didn't want him to spray everywhere.
it does. It's like eating a yoga mat.
It is
That's awful.
terrible. You see, he couldn't even finish it either.
See, I like peach rings. You didn't like these?
I like
them.
these.
I like them.
Okay, there is one other candy in there I want to try.
What is it?
It's the one that I brought, the trolley sour burst ones. Yeah.
Sour crawlers. Okay, I still have a lot in my mouth, so you
Okay.
open this.
Sour bursting crawlers. Because I really like the, I don't, is it trolley?
I think so. Trolley?
I love these. I think these are so good. But I've got a couple peach rings in my mouth, so I gotta wait a second.
Peach rings are good. So you like these gross ass fruit slices, huh? You can have them.
Oh, I like them, yeah. I love them.
You got a lot of really good stuff. Smoothie Skittles.
I went to Five Below and grabbed a few things.
Nice. Haichu. Banana Laffy Taffy. I do want a lemon drop too. So I want to try those things you
Okay.
have.
Does anybody want to try a sour bursty crawler?
Sour bursting crawler. A flavor explosion.
I've got an orange one and a blue one.
Okay.
Oh, I love these. These are good. It just like burst a load into my mouth,
Yeah.
and I loved it.
Yeah, those are sour. I like those. I like a sour.
Me too. Got a mouthful of gummies right now.
Sour gummy fluid.
Delish. We do enjoy a good gummy.
Okay, I got a lemon drop.
Oh yeah, I want to try a lemon.
They're
drop.
hard.
Okay.
It's kind of boring after that sour thing. But it's good. Very sour. I like a sour.
Sometimes some sour stuff I don't like, and sometimes I don't know. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Have you ever seen the videos of people eat the sourest candy in the world? They look like they're speaking in tongues and shit. They'll start like drooling and be like, it's so funny.
Awesome.
Their soul literally leaves their body, and it's pretty great. Look it up on TikTok. You won't
Okay.
be,
Okay, I will.
you will not regret it.
I will. Anything else you want to try before we end?
What else is there?
We got the flavored Tootsie Roll, guys.
Oh, okay.
We've got, you got a lot of sour stuff. Sour
did.
Punch
Straws. Yeah.
straws. Life Taffy. Pop Rocks. Pop Rocks would sound cool, but I don't really want any.
Yeah, same.
Gummy Bears. Starburst. And then plain, like, actually good
Okay,
Halloween
now
candy.
I want a chocolate thing.
A chocolate thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you just take a Reese's out and throw
Yeah,
it at me?
Reese's. Yeah.
Throw it at my face.
Got it. Right at your face. Ready? You said.
You fair, I did say that.
You asked for it.
I always think the Reese's shapes of pumpkin, Easter egg, Christmas trees taste so much better than just regular
Really?
Reese's. I don't know why.
Okay.
There's something different about it, and they just taste great.
Because I don't typically give a shit about Reese's, but I'm going to try a pumpkin when this lemon drop goes away.
No, they're good. I don't know why they taste slightly better than regular
Okay.
Reese's.
Okay. Nice. I feel like that was a pretty good Halloween episode.
I'm gonna say too.
Okay. I hope
Blah,
it was
blah, blah,
enjoyable.
blah,
I hope so. I think so too.
A mouthful of peanut butter.
This is the ASMR portion of the show.
Yep.
There you go.
I had to rinse down the candy.
Yep. Good stuff.
Well, guys, happy Halloween.
Another gory Halloween has
Yep.
passed, has come and gone.
Yep. Come and gone. 2 in a row. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you feel really, really sorry for us. I hope you laughed at our trauma. I really do.
Me too.
I really hope you laughed about it
Me too.
because you know what?
What else
If
can
it
you
was
do?
if it wasn't for all that trauma, we wouldn't be as fucking funny as we are.
That's true. That is true. I believe that
And
wholeheartedly.
sometimes I think you gotta laugh.
You
at the
gotta.
hardships of life, the trauma, death,
Uh-huh.
everything that goes wrong, sickness, whatever.
Yep.
If you don't laugh about it, you're just gonna be miserable.
Exactly. I think that's why I make jokes every chance I get. Like that's my coping mechanism
Oh,
is just to
same.
be
Dark humor is
immature.
definitely my
That's why we do this
coping.
whole thing.
Yep.
So that's the reason behind it. Now you know why.
I was really happy at a couple of the ones you laughed at. Like
They're so good. I can't wait to listen to this back because now I don't remember them all off the top of my head. There's some definite good ones though.
Yeah, I actually, here's a little fun fact. I remember telling Ryan when we were first dating about the guy I hooked up with who told me he was moving to Japan. That didn't. Ryan was,
What did he say?
well, he knew exactly right when I told him. I was like, so one time this guy told me he was moving to Japan, and Ryan started laughing. He knew it was a lie before I even finished telling him
Really?
the story. Yeah. And I was like, how did you know? Because I didn't.
Maybe he's used that before.
Maybe. It works, apparently, guys. But don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Even though it works. Sometimes. Oh my gosh. This was delightful. This was delightful, man.
Delightful.
All right. Well, happy Halloween. Oh, here. I'm going to play
Oh, yeah.
this guy for you.
You gonna play your
Happy
pumpkin?
Halloween. Play us out, pumpkin. We'll see you guys tomorrow for the regular episode.
Yeah. My guy's going too. Look at him. Look how cute. It's a cacophony. Okay. Stay gory, everyone.
Bye.
Goodbye.
He's still going.
Stay gory. Goodbye.